What up, though? Welcome back. Welcome back. It's your man Rap Talk. About to come at y'all with some hood motivation. Just want you to live your own truth. Got a couple poems I'm gonna get into today. Just feeling good on this chill Monday. Coming live from the Detroit, that is, Detroit. Be sure to hit the link in the description so you can get some of this Never Be Afraid to Dream. Y'all gonna toast with me today? I'm gonna take my time to really chill with y'all today. Had a good off day. I said I want to get into a little bit of spoken word, just talk to my people. And especially being that the channel started to pick up a little bit of traction. Of course, there's so many things that we got to do. We have to market, have to spend a little bit to get a little bit. That's one thing too. When you believe in yourself, you got to put your money where your mouth is, as they say. You know, I mean, you could be good. You could be good at what you do, but just look at what you up against. Look at what's going on in the world. I mean, like even the biggest artists and the biggest people that you repeat and talk about daily, I mean, they spend money. That's why a lot of people want that machine, because there's kind of no way around it. You have to spend, you have to create, you have to find a way to get in people's faces. I mean, the best way you can to become a part of the conversation. Again, you can have all the talent in the world, but if you ain't putting yourself out there, you basically just talking to yourself and just going in circles. And that's why the bullshit out there already. Why you think we repeat bullshit in songs and bullshit in videos and movies and commercials? Because it's out there on a big scale. But anyway, I thank you for joining me. Be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed to the channel already. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the video to make the channel grow. And be sure to hit that notifications also, if you will. I mean, that's a big deal. That way you can get the alerts, so you can know all the times that I go live, and when I go live, you'll get the alert button to know whether or not you want to chime in or tune in. So got a couple spoken word pieces I'm gonna get into. And this first piece I'm gonna get into, this piece I wrote called Live Your Own Truth. Live your own truth. That can consist of a lot of different things. Especially being as though you have it that we're living in a world with so much fakeness, and being outside yourself is accepted. And you could just change in so many different climates, and especially on social media. I mean, let's just face it. I mean, I know it's a never-ending conversation now, and some people get tired of hearing it. I mean, but let's just face it. Social media to change the whole game. It'll change how you look at people. It'll change how, I mean, it could be somebody that's sitting in the same house as you. I mean, like literally sitting right next to you, your spouse or your family member or whoever. I mean, they could literally be sitting right there next to you. And you could think that you know their ins and outs and who they are. But you can scroll and see a whole other side of them that you never even knew or thought was there. And you can find yourself in a way of getting conflicted, of thinking to yourself like, which one of them is the one that I know? Like, who are you? But let's just give it the benefit of the doubt, though. Let's just give it the benefit of the doubt. I mean, people can be who you are. It's all entertainment. But although a lot of it do get taken personal, a lot of it can be confusing, and a lot of people escape through it, and a lot of people just live in a fairy tale world. They create their own bubble. So that's one way you can just always find a way to live your own truth. But when I wrote this poem, it was more some motivation. I just want you to understand that you have to live your own truth and be who you are. And dig deep. And understand that you got a chance, being that you're still alive and you're still around. You still got all your senses. And you got things inside of you that need to be pushed out and given out. So live your own truth and find who you are and build around that. So let's get into the piece. I'm gonna read it off the ink. Even though I need to learn this one by heart though, because I'm gonna start performing this one. Because I also used to get a lot of good feedback off this poem. Listen to me. Close your mind to the outside world. Concentrate. You hear that? That's the silence of your soul dancing on top of your intelligence, and you shouldn't fear that. You know who you are. You know your mind and motives. It's time to go the distance. Matter of fact, the extra mile. Get your passion noticed. Focus. Focus on life. You see, some keep living like time ain't got no limits. Get it out your system. Die empty. You see, you gotta leave a legacy when you finish. Routine, repetition. Pause and pray every day. Doors get closed in your face. Go through the window. Fuck that. Make a way. And we cleaning the house. You see, negative souls and hate gotta vacate. Trying to fly amongst people that wanna clip your wings ain't gonna help you fly straight. The crash landing. Family not even understanding. Them goals is yours. Fall down, get back up, even if you gotta do some rebranding. Listen to me. Switch up the flow. You see, I kick knowledge, but my shit ain't garbage. I'm around the corner down the street, but still trying to make you think out the box while being an artist. Ain't no age limit on goals. Ain't no page skipping playing roles. Do what you believe, and once you understand who's really in control. Pick up the pen. Grab the ball. It's time to shoot. The world is waiting. So live your own truth. Live your own truth. Rap talk. That's that piece. Snap, 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 snaps. I'm gonna have to make that my little signature on the side. Snap, 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 snaps. But yeah, at the end of the day, realize you have to live your own truth. And that's why I try to put so many motivational lines in the poem. I mean, let's go back. We got some time. The first line of the piece I say, close your mind to the outside world. Concentrate. You hear that? That's the silence of your soul dancing on top of your intelligence, and you shouldn't fear that. Basically just telling you, whatever stays on your mind, that's what you're supposed to be doing. That's why you have to tune out everybody at times. I mean, take that time for self. Take that time just to reflect, just to isolate a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't let the world tell you that spending time alone is a bad thing. I mean, especially when you know yourself. Don't let people trick you into thinking that your mind has to be cluttered with everybody else's thoughts, everybody else's opinions. And honestly, that's why I think a lot of people are confused, because they haven't took time just to know self or learn self. Because when you have so many ideas and people's opinions just shattering your thoughts, it's going to take a real strong person to think for self. That's why earlier when I was talking about spending money on promotion and stuff like that, that's where that come from. That's why they spend that money, because it's a battle for your mind. They want your mind. Let me go even deeper. Not only they want your mind, they want your money. I mean, you are a customer. I mean, let's just face it. We customers. I mean, myself included. When I'm talking to you, I'm not talking at you like that. I'm talking to you. And hopefully I'm speaking for you too, so you can relay the message to someone else. These products, these labels, the movie industry, the music industry, all the people, they want your money, so they have to spend money. They have to spend money to promote. They have to know where their customer is at. If you go to a racetrack, maybe that's a bad example. I don't want to use a racetrack because I don't know too much about that. But matter of fact, being that I don't know too much about it, I'm going to use that analogy right off the top of the head. So you go to a racetrack. We go to a racetrack. Okay, first of all the cars at the racetrack are sponsored by a product anyway. That's why every car at the racetrack have a product on it. So that's one. And being that it's circling around the whole track, however many times to do it, the Indy 500, whatever, Grand Prix, whatever the race thing is. So first of all, that's the advertisement. Because you got this car with a product on it. And it's circling around this whole racetrack. However many times, everybody's seeing it. That's advertising. You got all the different products that's coincide with a racetrack. Tires, what else? Brakes. I'm pretty sure Michelin or somebody want to spend some money being on when the show come on, because those type of products coincide with the people that watch racing. I mean, I don't watch it, but think about all the different products and the people that's going to spend money just to be included, knowing that the people that's into race cars is already tuned in and watching these cars race. That's marketing 101. That's why back in the days when we was watching BET and all these different music channels, that's why they was able to make so much money and charge so much to put your album coming soon commercial. When Rap City was on, if you watching Rap City, obviously you into rap music. So when the commercial break comes, that's the perfect time to have your commercial placement within that hour or whatever when Rap City come on. But more than likely, these are the simplest things that most of us already know, or you should know. But definitely understand that's business 101. Have to put your money where your mouth is. Stay motivated. Whatever you do, like I say, if you out there cooking, be around where people need that food. Go up to them jobs. I mean, I don't know how it is in most of y'all cities, but I know here in Detroit, a real big thing that I have been seeing taking off within the last couple of years or so here, it's like the food trucks. I mean, that's a real big thing starting to be here. It's like basically like a restaurant on wheels. I remember once upon a time it was kind of frowned upon. It's like, I ain't gonna say frowned upon, but you'll be thinking so much like, I ain't buying no food off no damn truck. I mean, ice cream, that would have been something different. But it's like here in Detroit, it's like food trucks and stuff like that have been taken over. It's starting to like become a big thing. So being whatever you into, that's what you have to do. You have to spend money to invest in yourself. That's hood motivation and marketing 101. But I'm gonna get into this next piece though I wrote though. And it's something valuable a lot of people need to always know and be tuned in too. This is a piece I wrote called Everybody Get Their Moment. And it takes a lot of patience to do this and understand that also. Because you have to understand everybody get their moment. Just be patient. See if you can dig this one. Listen to me. It's so hard to be patient, knowing your power and potential, facing the world with a mask on and society not knowing what you done been through. I done seen thieves lie, steal, kill, and cheat to eat. I would have bet my last ounce of sperm that the people I looked out for would have been there to do the same for me. But I don't dwell on the past. You see, my blessing's gonna be my blessing. You see, I'm out here chasing goals, keeping success to myself, and they trying to worry if I'm stressing. Shit, I keep them guessing. You see, my next move ain't to prove to these dudes that I'm better. You see, I'm out here weathering the storm myself, trying to save souls and be a trendsetter. You see, a focused man is a dangerous man. Serious enough to be serious. You ain't broke, you just being responsible, taking care of business, and you supposed to, point blank, period. Be influenced, but don't compare. You see, self-gratification to some is a never-ending high. Attention don't always equal success. See, being influenced before you die. You see, I don't invest in man, because God plans is beyond my wishes. Pray, work for it, and decline yourself, and be patient and watch how the outcome switches. Live for it, dance in it, and act like you want it. Your race is your race, and don't be surprised when it happens. Because everybody get their moment. Everybody get their moment. Rap talk. Snap, 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 snaps. Be patient. Work for yours. Ooh, that boy like frosty, don't you? You can see that, don't you? You see the little ice on that puppy. Ooh. Never be afraid to dream. Toast with me. Right back at you. Toast with me. Definitely. Everybody get their moment. You keep working, your time gonna come. Your moment gonna come. And like I say, on the one line, I tell you, I don't invest in man, because God plans is beyond my wishes. Pray, work for it, and decline yourself, and watch how the outcome switches. Man, that's heavy. Sometimes it could be the simplest shit you hear, or somebody tell you, and it could even be something that you know already. Sometimes it might hit you at a time in your life when you just need it most. That's why when people say certain things hit different, that should be real. When people say hit, like you could hear something all your life. Like you could just think back in your life to something that one of your elders used to tell you, being your parent, your mother, father, somebody in your life, something they always used to say to you as a kid, and you heard it. But it might be that one point in life to where you reach a certain age, and like it really just hit different. You be thinking like man, my mama was right. My motherfucking uncle was right. My cousin was right. I mean, all that shit. It's gonna be them certain things, them certain quotes. I mean, it might even just be teachers. I mean, I ain't like sometimes I flash back and I think of certain things that certain teachers probably said to me. Or I done heard them telling other people. And when you just revert, no, I can't say revert because revert is going back, right? But when you just look at life, you'll just get the sentiments of just certain words and certain phrases or something that you heard that just click right at that one time. You'll be like, damn, I actually heard this before. Like I done been in this situation in my mind and I found myself responding back to where I heard it way back then. But dig, I appreciate y'all. I still got a couple more poems I'm gonna do for y'all though. I just want you to stay motivated. Stay motivated to live your own truth and stay focused. And being that I'm at my notebook and I'm staring at this piece, I'm about to go left a little bit. Well, not go left. That's the beauty of this shit. You can create whatever you want or create what you want. But the next page in my book was this poem I wrote called Maybe I Should Write a Love Poem. So fuck it, why not do the poem? So maybe I should say the love poem. Ah, shit, yeah, let me do this one. It's this piece I wrote called Maybe I Should Write a Love Poem. See if you can dig this. I got feelings. I desire your love to call my own. Love you for your flaws, you love me for mine. We compromise, keep it strong. I'll trust you. I sacrifice my life. Go the extra mile, cater to your needs and do what you feel is right. But it comes with a price. You see, love let me down before. You see, give me the reason to go all in, give 100% so my heart feels secure. Cause yeah, I'm insecure. But the truth in your eyes can't be wrong. You see, I guess when I'm weak is when I'm really being strong. The soul don't lie, nor do the energy. I love you so hard, I don't want you to change. I'm just happy that you into me. Never said I was perfect. You see, I just want to be worth it. Loving on each other and we never drown, but to the top our love gon' surface. Listen to me. Hold me. Enjoy the moment. Our love is equal. We can make some mistakes. You see, this love, we don't have to worry about all these other people. I need you. And my mama said it'd be days like this. But never did I know I can have the perfect love in my hand and leave it and inside feel lifeless. Take this heart. Guide me through the storm. I'm full of contradiction. Maybe I should write a love poem. Maybe I should write a love poem. Rap talk. Snap, 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 snaps. I had to talk that shit, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all could have been anywhere else. Y'all giving me a little bit of y'all time and of y'all day. Just say a couple poems to give off a little spoken word. And we gonna make this spoken word popular. And I done talked to y'all about that already, right? We done already spoke on that a little bit. We gonna take all this shit to a higher plateau and get it popping. So that way it's just gonna be bigger and we can create. We always gonna stay creating. So that ain't nothing. It's just a whole ordeal and factor of getting into where it's supposed to be. Like on the level of comedy, all that shit. Talking about doing arenas, all that shit. Yeah, spoken word. Yeah, spoken word doing that shit. Talking about setting up there with a whole set. Just people tuned in, just holding the attention of a crowd for a half an hour. Talking that shit. That's how I'm looking at this shit. I mean, I'm just sitting right here now and chill because I'm, steady baiting in the audience and baiting in what we doing. We gonna build. And it's more of this to come. Shit, we write. And I say we write over here. I mean, we pick up that ink and we write that shit out over here. That's what we doing. And we ain't looking for no handouts, none of that shit. We gonna create. Like my man Stevie said, God knows exactly where he wanted you to be placed. Your opportunity gonna create itself. Keep working. Oh yeah, shout out to Detroit too. All the Detroit artists, all the Detroit musicians, all the Detroit rappers, all the Detroit movie makers, actors, all that shit, man. I mean, I can honestly say with full confidence that Detroit got the algorithm pumping. I mean, for real, y'all can say what y'all want to say. We got other cities acting like us, moving like us, even though a lot of people always wanted our styles, but they'll just take our shit and run with it. But now they giving it up and they knowing like, that's that Detroit shit. I mean, the Detroit music, all the rappers and shit. I see all these people in all these other different cities sounding like us, sounding like our rappers. All that shit. I mean, they always wanted our style, dress like us, of course the Gators, the Minks and all that shit. Cardis, all that. And I ain't got 9-3 of them right now. But I ain't tripping on that shit, because I'm me. I'm the same dude that can walk in the room and get the finest chick in that motherfucker with an H&M outfit on. Because I'm me. I walk in that bitch with some Old Navy and get all the hoes. Fuck you mean? But I ain't tripping. I ain't about to promote them people. Promote my own shit. Intelligence is sexy. I be wearing my own shit. You feel me? As long as you clean, you got that smile, you got that glow. I talked to y'all about this shit in a couple other videos. You got that aura about yourself. You on the track what's coming to you. But yeah, Detroit got the algorithm. Detroit, our style, like I say, the flashiness, the talking shit, the whole with the movie scene, the whole Tubi shit, all that shit, man. I mean, Detroit, we pumping and dumping, we moving and grooving, man. You better get in where you fit in. And it ain't gonna be no different when we start talking that spoken word shit. And when y'all see my name pop up in the algorithm and all this shit for the spoken word shit, it's all the same. So, like I told y'all a minute ago, shit, everybody get their moment. Then I just tell y'all that. Everybody get their moment. Just don't even worry about that shit. Just keep on grinding. Your time gonna come. Everybody gonna get their moment. I'm trying to see what else I'm gonna give y'all. Matter of fact, just we talking about old shit, about how like Detroit had, I don't say had, definitely all the Get Money dudes back in the day. All the classic cars, the Gators. Like I said, we still the Gator capital. Minks, shit like that. I mean, go do y'all research. I mean, I know a lot of y'all already stuck in the past and shit. So, I mean, it's not the diss, but I know y'all like to. When I say stuck in the past, this is not a diss, but I know a lot of people like to watch the past. They like to see all the old stories, all the old BMF shit, YBI shit, Chambers Brothers shit, whatever, all the different best friends, all the different Detroit crews and Get Money people. I mean, I just said he loved to hear the stories again and again. I forgot what rappers say that, but he loved to hear the stories again and again of all the shit. But I'm gonna revert it to when I was a kid. I got this one piece I wrote. It's called 80s Baby. And this on some chill shit. This poem, it's like, I did it from a perspective of just being young and fun. This ain't about no evil shit or no crazy shit. This is about just a good time, just being a carefree kid, just living. See if you can dig this piece of poem. It's just a joint I wrote called 80s Baby. Take a toast with me before I do this. Listen to me. Remember Saturday mornings we used to watch cartoons, eating cereal, arguing over the channels. My favorite was Looney Tunes, Schoolhouse Rock. We stopped so mama wouldn't complain. 12 at noon is a family meeting as we gather around the TV to watch Soul Train. Learn the latest moves. Then it's time to slide. Lotion on my legs, pull up my socks. I hear my friends outside. Neighborhood crush. Blush as she played double dutch. Circle around the block one more time on our bikes. Hope they notice to talk to us. Or stand there froze. You see, pose like I'm cool is a must. You see, young without no money, but we still yelled out ho for the ice cream truck. Friends together. You see, we walk to the park in bunches. Getting cussed out by old ladies because we walking on their grass with our summertime free lunches. Walk past the drinks. Bobbing and weaving through the reefer. Hoping my family don't ask me to dance again because they sitting on the porch with the house stereo speaker. Loving my childhood. But why do we want to be grown? A whole lifetime could happen one day in the ghetto before the street lights came on. A Saturday I conquered. A Saturday I feared. Life is the 80s, baby. These kids have no idea. Rap talk. Snap, 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 snaps. 80s baby. How many of my 80s babies I got out there? And when they say 80s baby, that don't just straight up just mean like the year you was born. I look at it like whichever decade it was when you lived like before your teenage years, like let's just say like from 5 to 10 or just say up to 12 period. whatever decade it was, when you was that age, that's what babies you is. That's what era you is. So more than likely, if you was born in the 60s, you really a 70s baby. And if you was born in the 70s, you really an 80s baby. Because that's when your conscious is moving, and that's when you learning shit and you seeing shit and you experiencing things, and you at that vulnerable state and vulnerable mind state to where you seeing different people, or you seeing different things, and you learning what's what and what's, all the different whatnots of life. But the 80s was something else. I mean, we had a ball. I mean, we had fun. Wasn't nothing like just a chill last day to go outside and just have some fun in the water. And like a day like this, back in the 80s or even the 90s, when it's like 90-some degrees outside like this. Oh yeah, we was out there with the water guns. We was getting to that fire hydrant. That fire hydrant was gonna be on in the hood. We was gonna cut that fire hydrant on. We was gonna have some fun. We was gonna make a day out of it. What happened to innocent fun like that? What happened to it? I mean, is it safe to say is we the ones that dropped the ball now? I mean, my kids know about it, but they don't do it. So is it safe to say that our generation is the one that we blame for some of the fun like that? I mean, like building a basketball rim. I remember we did all that shit. We was gonna make us a basketball rim, whether it be the crate, whatnot, gather up the wood, whatever. We gonna ride our bikes. That's why I say circle on the block one more time on our bikes. First I say neighborhood crush. Blush as she played double dutch. Circle around the block one more time on our bikes. Hope they notice to talk to us. How many times you did that? Oh, it was that girl on the street you had a crush on. It's always that girl in the hood that was the one that you wanted. And the girl's gonna be over here doing what they doing. They playing, what is it, hopscotch? Or drawing on the sidewalk. That was hopscotch. Or they playing jump rope or double dutching. While we doing the more young man activities on our bike, or we trying to build something, or we whatever. So we gonna find a way to bring them two worlds together. Before the day over with, we gonna ease our way over to find a way to talk to them, you know what I'm saying? To bring our two worlds together. The young man and the young female. Those are the things that make, how can I say? It's just those simple interactions that's just gone. I mean, just a conversation, talking to a stranger without some type of intent to feel that, why are you talking to me? I mean, on both ends, the male and female, or just in general, people not looking to have conversations or meet people that they don't know. But at the same token, you would judge somebody up and down if you want to let them in your whole world if they send you a fucking friend request. How we come to that though? I mean, let's break it down. If you go online and see somebody sent you a friend request, you basically gonna go to their page, find a way to size them up if you want to let them in your world, to even just see any little thing or detail that's sparking your brain to make you say like, all right, you come on in. Now you can see what I'm doing. Like, come on in, come on. Like, it's cool. Accept it. Or you can be into whatever you into and be like, nah. Decline. No, you're not getting on my page. No, you're not seeing what I'm doing. No, I don't like how your picture looks. No, I don't like the outfit you got on. No. I mean, let's face it, that's where we at with it. That's where we at with it. And you only gonna, and then when you get that, and it's like basically that's your resume now. Whatever you got online, that's what you're going to be judged as. That's how people are going to think, or they're going to feel like they know you or not. And it can be even past stuff that you don't even feel like no more. That's not even you no more. But they're going to just look at your page, research, and judge you off of that, of whether or not they want to let you in their life through the atmosphere of social media. Ta-da! That's where we at with it. That should be crazy though, cause shit, I'm old fashioned. I still like real life. I still like holding certain stuff to a mystery. I used to talk a lot of shit and put a lot of my business on there. Oh, that shit come with a price and a cost down the line. And I find it so much more peaceful when you don't just tell all your shit no more. I done grew into that person. You ain't gotta know who I'm fucking. None of that. Or what you're doing, or the next move you're gonna make, or what type of business you got going on, or whatever. And sometimes it's cool, because sometimes when people think you ain't doing shit just because you don't say it. And that way they can't interfere with the things that you're trying to do. Because people don't know what to do. People don't know how to destroy. They don't know how to destroy shit if you're coming from an angle to where they don't even know how to hit you. And it ain't about being secretive, none of that no spooky shit. It's just the simplest things. People don't know what to attack when they don't know what you want. Just announce it when you finish with it. That's what you want to do. Don't let energy throw your shit off. Stay motivated. But anyway, let me give y'all maybe one or two more poems. These poems, motivation, hood motivation, this spoken word. I appreciate y'all so much for being amongst me in this journey. Because I definitely know I'm touching somebody. That's a different accomplishment. When you touch somebody remotely, I mean like through a vision, a whole aspect like this. Now see, these are things like this. Things like this are the advantages of all the social stuff and all the different outlets and technology. These are things that bring value to when you know these things were created. When you know you don't need a record label no more. Or when you know you're a rapper or a singer, you don't need all the glamour and glitz. You don't need the big crazy camera and all this shit to create and all that stuff no more. That's when technology is really appreciated. Those are the good things. Those are the advantages of all this stuff. When you use it in a valuable way to create revenue, when you know you can market yourself and you can have your own fan base, no matter how big or small, just realizing that is yours and it's something you created. That's different. And that's something you should be proud of. If you got 100 people on your page right now that's really in tuned in to you, you should be proud of that. Because I definitely look back at my journey and I'm seeing how more people are starting to gravitate to the channel and to the page and the spoken word, like how it just growing slow, but it's growing. It's starting to become overwhelming in a certain way to where you see your hard work being put in. You got so far to go. I mean, this for you. I'm talking to you. If you do all that cooking on the weekends and you selling them dinners, and you sell them 10 dinners this weekend, appreciate that. Appreciate them people that spent that money with you. Cause you touching somebody. And not only touching somebody, you nourishing their soul through food. That's an art. That's an art. I admire all that shit. I admire anything that somebody do that's a gift and a purpose of theirs, and they find a way to monetize it. I mean, that's where I'm at with it. I mean, health, like being a fitness instructor, whatever. You find a way to monetize off of that. You make t-shirts, you find a way to monetize off of that. You cut hair, cut grass, do lawn work, landscaping. See, these are things that are never gonna go out of style. Grass is gonna always grow. Hair is gonna always need to be cut. Even though my shit bald, but and to be honest with you, this shit take more maintenance than some of than your waves. Like the maintenance of a bald head, man, y'all have no idea. This shit is maintenance. This shit is every day. Every day, this motherfucker gotta be clipped. Unless I'm running around with a George Jefferson bitch. Oh man, I know I got a little sidetrack. Let me give y'all another poem or two. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Wipe y'all feet off at the door, man. Hit that like button and subscribe if you ain't already. Share the video to make the channel grow. Let me see where I want to take it with y'all. I'm looking at this piece of life. It's full of contradiction. I ain't gonna do that one. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that one. Let's see if we're gonna make it to this hour piece. I ain't gonna say let's see, we're gonna make it. We gonna make it to the hour piece. I'll get a full hour by my time today. I was off of my 9 to 5 today too. Gotta give my people something. Feel me? I'm trying to find a piece that I ain't did in a while. Since we on Hood Motivation, I found the piece I can give y'all. I don't know if I ever conquered this piece either by reading it over and over, but I definitely know you can go back in my videos. I did this piece by itself. It's a piece I wrote called Slow Down. Slow down. And definitely when I wrote this one, I was coming from the perspective of just thinking to, my little young brothers, the little young homies, That should be crazy now. These little youngins, you ride through the hood, they calling you Unc and OG and all that shit nowadays. I know the grades flourishing and all that, but fuck it, man. We gotta embrace this shit. I ain't no young kid no more. No little young nigga no more. So you gotta embrace this shit. I guess we is the old heads. We the unks now. We all that. So it do seem kind of funny, but you gotta embrace it. So listen, it's a piece I wrote called "Slow Down." Listen to me. Slow down, little homie. You got your whole life ahead. It's a war going on outside, and it's the reason you ain't dead. Brothers is killed, uncles in jail, mamas is smoking, and your cousin is next. 13-year-old niece having sex. You robbed and now you're on house arrest. Look how they got us. Stuck in a system. Name turned into a number. We nothing. The outcome now is us against them. But how the bills getting paid. Every day staring at a shut-off notice. Teenage mom with a baby on the way. But in school still trying to stay focused. Drug dealers in class. Waiting for that ass. Proposing a profitable plan for an innocent kid to make some extra cash. Stare you wrong. Don't even care if you live long. Nowadays, do the crime, don't do the time. Let's play mind games, kill each other. And we singing the same song. I can't make decisions for you, but I can guide you and warn you only. Just pull back and try to make smarter moves out here. And slow down, little homie. Slow down, little homie. That's that piece. Snap, 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 snaps. Slow down, little homie. That's some real shit, man. All that speed balling, all you gonna do is end up running into a wall. Cause it's gonna happen. A lot of these kids out here be forcing a whole narrative and forcing a whole issue that they don't even know they got so much time to get to that money. I mean, so many little niggas really don't know, man. You got so much time in your life to get money. And you putting so much pressure on yourself in your 20s to be rich. Damn. I mean, I think about that shit. I mean, I'm older now. But I think how when I was younger, in my 20s, and how we was comparing ourselves to people that was 50 who was getting money, not knowing that it takes time and all the work they was doing and putting in. It took years for that shit to build. It took years for them businesses and cleaners or car washes or whatever type of business venture that people had, especially in Detroit, man. I'm talking about, man, you can look up and see so many people getting money. Don't get me wrong, it's youngers that was getting money too. Don't get me wrong. But just think about the pressure that a lot of people put on themselves just to be rich at 25. Like, nigga, do you know how young 25 really is? I mean, in real life, 25 is really young. But it's an 18-year-old. It's an 18-year-old out there right now that's thinking that, damn, if I ain't got such and such by 21, I'm not shit. Or they thinking their whole self-ego and everything is going to be hurt if they don't have a house and everything at 21. You know what I'm saying? But in hindsight, as a grown man in their 40s or 30s, 21, you barely even living. I mean, that's just drinking age. I mean, you barely doing what? You just not. I mean, it's like you mentally not even there. Don't get me wrong, it's good if you is there, but for the percentage of people, which is a big percentage of people that put all that pressure on themselves and think that if they don't have certain things at 21 that they're not shit. I mean, that's really unfair. That's not good. But we all do know that women mature faster than men. I mean, that's a well-known fact. But that's why I wrote this poem. It's like, slow down, love, homie. You got so much more time ahead of you. Slow down, man. It's gonna be all right. But I thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. To the Hood Motivation. Hood Motivation on the Mondays with the spoken word poetry. I thank y'all. So I think it's only right I leave y'all with this though. One of my favorite poems and your favorite poems. Never be afraid to dream. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. As a kid, I spent a lot of time alone. Just me and my imagination. But you see, as I grew older and met more people, you see, I slowly started to think with limitations. See, just because they tried, failed, didn't excel, don't mean you should dream, settle for simple things, and grow with the same story to tell. Cause see, as a man, you gotta work. Sometimes get down in the dirt. Have tough skin, opinions hurt, but most importantly, keep God first. And stop thinking in reverse. See, that's why the past is the past. See, that's why legs move forward, not backwards. See, everything's temporary, none lasts. But you can't be afraid to dream. Gotta think outside the box. Know your worth, never settle for what you believe. You realize what that means, that is to never stop. Cause see, we all here for a reason. See, everybody is the author of their own truth. But you see, what's more important is the lies and distortion that some being selling to the youth. See, you can be who you want. Time, place, position. Just keep your eye on the journey and don't forget the mission. Pay attention to your vision. Even if it gets blurry, you'll get your credit in the end. Just keep in mind that this is your story. So never be afraid to dream. Just don't stop while the world is moving. Baby steps. Long as you ain't where you were yesterday, ain't nobody losing, you improving. See, this is a movement. You the Malcolm and the Martin. And anytime you about to stop, just keep in mind while you started. So never be afraid to dream. Around the corner is your breakthrough. Never be afraid to dream. watch where God and self-confidence takes you. Never be afraid to dream. Rap talk. Thank you for tuning in.